Tell you about a friend of mine, live over the road a little piece, about a mile and a half. Friend later of mine, she lost her husband, had a bunch of children, you know. And so every morning she get up, you know, she asks all the children what they want for breakfast. And they'll tell the mama what they want for breakfast, all but one little boy, you know. This little boy couldn't talk so plain, so she got around to him and said, "Son, what you want for breakfast?" He said, me. He went to say butter and bread, you know. And so the mama, you know, she shook her head, you know, and put her hand on her apron, walked away and said, "Lord have mercy, I don't know what I'm going to do with my child." So the little boy, you know, he heard what his mama said. He didn't like that so hot, you know. You know how some of us is bullheaded, you know. So the next morning, packed all his clothes in a flour sack, you know. And so he went on, decided to leave home. So on over the road, you know, about 8 miles from me, an old man lived over there, had an old mill, they called it Mr. Charlie's Rolling Mill. And so the little boy, he walked and got tired, and he went up and see the old man bent over in his yard working in the flower garden. So he walked up to the man. He said, he straightened up and looked. He said, "My name is Charlie." He said, "Charlie." He said, me want a home." So the man said, "Now look, son," said, "you know you too little and you can't work." He said, me can work." He said, "Son, I got an old bunkhouse over the road there next to my own mill. I'll let you live there in order. That's as long as you live, provided you come up and let me know if anything happened to my mill." So the little boy said, me will. So one Sunday morning, you know, Mr. Charlie's Rolling Mill, something happened that it did catch on a fire. So the little boy, he went on back up there, and Mr. Charlie was out there in the yard, same place, working in his rose garden, you know. He looked up and said, "Now here you is again, son, come back here worrying me. Then I tell you, don't bother me, I had my work to do." He said, but, and kept punting back over the road. You admit to say his rolling mill is on fire. He said, "What you said, son?" He said, you kept punting back over the road. He said, "Look, son, if you can't talk it, sing it." And he started like this to tell you. "Oh, Mr. Charlie, you know you're rolling mill burning now. Oh, mother." He says, "Son, if you ain't got no water, let old rolling mill burn on down." And the little boy, you know, he got to thinking, you know, if I let this rolling mill burn down, me ain't gonna have no place to stay. Me better call Mr. Charlie one more time. "Oh, Mr. Charlie, you know me ain't gonna have no place to stay. Oh, Mr. Charlie, you know me ain't gonna have no place to stay." He says, "Son, you know you're gonna have a home just as long as there is a day." And so the little boy, he got feeling good, then decided to call a little out. Just tell him one more time, just to be caught. "Oh, little Charlie, oh, little Charlie, you know your rolling mill is burning down." He said, "Son, I told you if you ain't got no water, let old rolling mill burn on down." So Miss Mattie, you know, that was his wife, you know. She hadn't been on the porch in 10 years. She looked out there and see Mr. Charlie, you know, he got to thinking about all that insurance he's going to collect. He decided he'd do a little bit of the boogie, you know, when he went to walking toward Miss Mattie. He taught her like that. So I got to feeling good myself just standing there watching him. You know, outside I do it a little bit, you know. I hear where I started off, you know, I made a different run on it. I said, by me being a little younger than him, you know, I started out to get that old boogie just a little bit faster, Miss Charlie. You know, I said,